Welcome to Talking Straight. I'm Suresh Kochattil. I'm not a person who believes that weekends are for movie watching. After a hectic first half on Saturday, I took a snooze post-lunch. Woke up suddenly with a start and immediately decided that I have to watch Kantara. Why? Don't ask me. Something told me that I should. I scrolled through many theatres screening the Telugu version of the movie in Hyderabad and Secunderabad, and almost every show was full. I spotted a theatre in Chilkalguda near Secunderabad, a place close to Usmania University where I did my schooling. There was one solitary seat in the top row for the 6 p.m. show that was available. I was booked it immediately and drove like crazy. I had just 1 hour to reach the theatre. Lost my way despite the Google Maps. Made it just in time as the first scene unfolded on the screen. And for the next 2.5 hours, I could not believe what I was witnessing. Even after coming out of the theatre, I drove home in my car, playing the Varaharupam video in a loop. Back home, I'm still in a trance. Kantara is not a movie. It's a spiritual experience that cannot be described in a video like this. It has to be felt. It took me back to the tales that my grandmother had told me when I was a kid during my summer vacations in Kerala, of kings and demons, of a spiritual connection between humans and gods. Kumatikali, Chakyar Kootu, Ottam Thullal, and of course the venerable Velichappadu. I've seen them and experienced them all in my village, which is near Thrissur in Kerala. But this was different. One gets transfixed as the movie Kantara builds up. It's like asking, is this for real? Kantara is set in a picturesque Tulunadu, which straddles the coastal region from Kasaragod in Kerala to Mangalore, Ullal, Udupi and Kundapura in Karnataka, a beautiful highway, and that connects it to slightly beyond. The cultural borders between Kerala and Karnataka blurs in many places. Rishabh Shetty's storytelling is unparalleled in this movie. So is his portrayal of Shiva, a person who oscillates between irresponsibility and divinity. This is a story that revolves around the demigod Bhuta, who trades the forest land of the tribals with the king in exchange for his happiness. The king's future generations are not willing to honor that unwritten agreement, and as was expected of them, start demanding that the land be returned to them. The Bhuta Kala reminds me of the Theyyam art form of northern Kerala, which is almost extremely similar in music, costume, and the trance. It also mirrors Velichappadu, the oracles and temples of Kerala, who are possessed by the spirit of God and serve as a bridge between the deity and the devotees. The last 15 minutes of this movie is something that will shake you to the core, and Gulagadeva will echo and reverberate through every part of your body. As you leave the theatre, you will be a different person from the one who entered the movie hall. Kantara has shown what life in remote hamlets of tribal areas in our country is all about. The humdrum of their daily life, their rituals, their drinking habits, their food, and their simple living, and finally, their belief in the tradition and reverence to their gods. There is also the way of life of the tribals in their hunting and the forestry produce, their land, which the government believes has been encroached. All these have been woven into a fine tapestry of music, dance, and drama in this movie. I'm not getting into the amazing performances of the entire team that made this movie possible. What made me glad was that the audience that I was seated with in the theatre, they were young mostly, and were laughing, screaming, and during the climax, they looked absolutely dumbstruck. Kantara takes us back to our roots, our traditions, our rich and varied culture. It's not a movie, it's a cultural renaissance, something that we forgot as we moved from our villages to the cities. The era of grandmothers telling us bedtime tales does not happen anymore. It took Rishabh Shetty to remind us that we need to go back to our roots and reclaim what it is. Tat Tvamasi. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.
Please subscribe to Nationalist Hub English channel for more interesting videos, and don't forget to like and share this video. Nationalist Hub, it's a news revolution.